Curtis Cook has two offices, and both of them are pretty sweet. He's the resident organist at Shea's Buffalo and KeyBank Center for the Buffalo Sabres.
It's a special year for both of those organizations. Shea's is celebrating its 100th anniversary, and the Sabres, well, they're one win away from breaking that postseason drought. Earlier this week, I met up with Curtis, who finds himself right in the middle of all of it. Cook has a fantastic seat to witness history, and in his world, there seems to be no shortage of it this year. Curtis is the resident organist at Shea's Buffalo, celebrating its centennial with a massive expansion, part of which includes refurbishing the 100-year-old Wurlitzer that's been at the end of his fingertips since 2014. He's also the organist at KeyBank Center for the Buffalo Sabres, who look to finally return to the playoffs after an NHL record 14 years.
In my wildest dreams, I never thought I would have made a career out of playing the organ. Like, I knew it was always going to be a part of what I did, but never in my wildest dreams did I think, oh yeah, I could make a full-time living out of this.
That's the way it's been for years with Curtis. The 31-year-old finds himself in his element night after night.
I mean, I'd be going to the theater if I didn't work here. I'd be going to the Sabres games if I didn't work there. But it's great. I get a great seat to watch a hockey game. I get a great seat to play this historic instrument in this historic building. I mean, what else could I ask for?
What else could you ask for, Curtis? Curtis's career as a musician started in his teens at his church in Clarence, as he went from a mostly self-taught pianist to occasional organist.
And then it was actually here I saw my first silent film and saw someone using this organ to play the silent film, and I went, that's even cooler. I want to do that.
Curtis struck up a relationship with that organist, and after they crossed paths a few times in Buffalo's close-knit music community, a door swung open. He's been creating symphonies of sound with this historic Wurlitzer, literally the only one like it in the world ever since.
This is the only one to be installed by Wurlitzer, still in its original condition. Yeah. So it is very special. It is a global asset, and it's part of the reason this building has the historical designation. Obviously, everything else that you see around us is part of that, but the organ is literally built into the building, and its original purpose was to accompany silent films. Hearing this, they call it the king of instruments for a reason. Hearing it and feeling it is half of the experience.
He's not kidding. Notes belt from the wall behind Shea's box seats, creating a natural surround that fills the theater like a chalice.
So Michael Shea wanted this organ to have extra strings, so I'll put on a few of them here so you can hear how they all kind of sound together. But
After showing me around the console, Curtis showed off the source of the Wurlitzer's power.
so this is where all the magic happens, really.
Wow.
Oh, wow!
From the inside, an area few outside Shea's get to see.
So that was part of the design as well. They had to think about, okay, where am I going to place the trumpets? Where am I going to place the tibias? Where am I going to place the strings? In order for it to sound like a full orchestra when it comes out.
Curtis joined Shea's full-time after the pandemic. A weird time for everyone, especially the organist for an arena.
I was at the arena for all the games they played when there were no fans. The only person in the crowd was me at the organ there at the top of section 120 and Sabretooth on the other side of the building.
Like the theater, sports are made to be played in front of fans, especially when your job feeds off and sometimes changes because of what happens during the action. Take that wild game against the Tampa Bay Lightning at the beginning of March.
Buries the dog in the fight in Mountainstein, trying to tame him here. They are down to the ice.
Curtis had to improvise.
So that was Women and Girls in Sports Night.
Okay.
That was the theme that night. So I had a whole playlist ready to go with female artists or songs that were performed by female artists. And 5 minutes into the game, the gloves were literally off. And figuratively, I guess.
That means having a game plan before each game. And if the crowd ever seems like it needs a charge, well, there's always this little ditty that never fails.
I'm yelling and I'm screaming like a fan too, and everybody on the floor is the same way. You know, we're all Sabres fans, and I think to do my job right and to do my job effectively, I think you have to be a fan yourself.
This year, the sounds filling Shea's Theater are made sweeter with celebration. And those Let's Go Buffalo chants filling KeyBank, they may propel the team to its first playoff berth in a generation.
It's a special time for the city. I don't know if I've really thought about it that much, but I can tell you that people in this town really love the arts, right? They love the theater, they love music, they love all that kind of stuff. But they also love their sports. Bills, Sabres, Bandits, whatever it is, there's always support. So I get to be one of those people that kind of blend those two things together, and that's, I think, what makes it special for me.
I mean, we can listen to that all day.